right, guys, so today we're gonna work on the lower back. Now, when we're thinking about the lower back, we're always gonna try and identify where the top of the hip is and where the bottom of the rib cage is. And there's like this one gap there, and it's very small. For me especially, it's actually probably about that big. So I'm gonna place that lacrosse ball into this corner. And I'm going on a 45-degree angle because that's the way I can attack it better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay down on the ground, and then from this position, I'm just gonna shift a little bit to place that ball into my lower back. From here, I'm gonna push it hard into it, roll my body over, and it's gonna hit that point. Now, once I'm here, I'm gonna take a few deep breaths. Once I get to anywhere between 7 and 10 breaths, I'm then gonna bring my knee in towards my chest, and I'm using this leg to slightly lift my butt off the ground and try and really find that trigger point. Once I've found that trigger point, I can kind of dig my knee in towards my chest and then release it. I can even draw some circles into it, because really what I'm trying to do here is I'm really trying to get that QL to release and let go. So once I've done that, I'll come off the ball, and we're gonna apply that now. Because we've let that muscle go, we're gonna now apply it into a back extension. Now, when you do a back extension, what you wanna do is you wanna lock down the hips. So that means that when I'm in this position, my hips don't move. I'm actually gonna get the movement from my lower back, which is what I want. So hands across the chest here, and I'm gonna round my body as much as possible. Then from here, I'm gonna then come all the way up into a full straight line, and then round it back down to then get more through that lower back. So I'm articulating my spine here. I'm starting on one vertebrae at a time. And then as I roll on up, my chest is gonna be second last, my head will be last, and then I'll round it back down. Now you will feel your hamstrings because they're gonna have to support your back, but your back is gonna get super strong here, as well as your core, and then round it back down to make sure that you've got that control. So going through sets and reps of those with control and tempo is gonna help you build that lower back strength and keep it safe.